Hello, and welcome back to Savior of Sapphire Wings. Here in Rondare, the flying whale fortress. Not really a whale, you can see from this perspective it's more of a sailing ship that looks kind of vaguely whale-like. And also it has the big wings and... I don't know, it's a whale ship it's Rondare. Hi. Anyway, we're here. Last time, I guess we finished off with the elf section of the game. Got our new alchemist friend. This guy. Guns. Alchemists use guns. Why not? What sort of skills does he have, actually? Let's see. When in the party, all allies' magic damage is increased by 20%. One. Let's use alchemy in the labyrinths with a portable pot. Okay, sure. Rank D in the item. I suppose that. Yeah. Powers up over time. Item training doubles the effect of some items. That's pretty good. Cloud of chemicals that explodes near an enemy. Its enemies sleep. Decreases foes hit. Breath status attacks. I mean, sure. Only lasts for one turn, but it's something. Curses from treasure boxes. 2. Okay. Soul armor level 27. We'll be able to put a, party-wide buff, permanent. It weakens breath and status attacks. Sure, pretty good. I'm happy with them. Anyway, last time we explored the old elven shrine in the middle of the lake. We made it to the altar of the spirit god Phoenix, where we found a shard of his soul trapped in a crystal, just sort of enshrined there. Which apparently every race, every good race, was given one of these shards of the Phoenix's soul ages ago, and they just left them there. They didn't free them. I guess they didn't know what they really were until recently. Let's go with that. Anyway, our major quest now, knowing this, is, I suppose, to free the rest of the soul shards so that the Phoenix can fully reborn and put the power of light back into balance with the power of darkness. And then I guess we'll be able to stop Oma. There was also that bit of lore we learned in there about how the dragon exists also, sort of to keep the balance between Oma and Phoenix, light and darkness. And that if the two get out of skew too much, he'll destroy the world or something. I'm sure that won't come up in the future. I'm sure that'll be fine. We definitely won't have to fight the dragon. Anyway, when we got to the Phoenix's altar, that, what's her name again? Erast. Elf lady from the start of the game, who has since been brainwashed, charmed, is the term they're using, by Oma to be the Lich and one of his lieutenants, I suppose. Her behavior suggests that perhaps she has, some manner of control over herself still. She's sort of leading us into things. But then I guess Oma can also take direct control from wherever and make her do bad things. So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. They've also made a point of repeating a couple of times that once you get charmed by Oma, that's it, you're done. Your soul is forever tainted by darkness, and you can never be freed or redeemed. The only possible way out you have is through death. And to me, that would suggest that we are definitely going to be to free people in the future from Ol Oma's control. You know, that's just how narratives work. You don't bother pointing something like that out that strongly and in that way unless you're going to later subvert that. But on the other hand, it's experience gains and, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Anyway, our next stop is, I suppose, going to be the Human Kingdom. Lumi, our paladin princess, who was raised as the little sister to Elfa, our elf priestess magician lady, but has since outgrown her and is now like the big sister in the relationship. That's weird, right? That's got to be a weird dynamic. Anyway, she was mentioning that she might know where another fragment of Phoenix's soul could be, so we're going to have to talk to her. And we have some other people to talk to as well. We have plot important things to say of it, I guess. She doesn't have anything to say. Let's talk with our new guy first. You rang, Master Zeph? Good afternoon, Master. I see, so this is the manner in which you'll conduct these talks of ours. Yes, that's rather intriguing. I'll be sure to take proper note of this when I return to my quarters. Ah, please excuse me. I was so caught up in my thoughts that I'd nearly forgotten why I came here. Master, there's a request. I must ask of you. Tell me, is it true that you encountered Erast in the altar room of Yunzirin? When you saw her, what did you feel? Your honest impression, please. Terrifying opponent, beautiful. I mean, she was obviously controlled by something. That's not even... Oh, I wonder if she was being controlled. No, we know for a fact she was being controlled by something. Let's say that. The Overlord, Ol Oma. Puppeteer of all liches. On occasion, the liches will spout phrases, possessed by a wave of emotion. Oh, okay, so we're referring specifically to how she was acting on her own at first, but then something assumed direct control of her. I do not know if the original soul temporarily takes control, or if it is a mere ploy by Ol Oma. However, what is certain is that succumbing to sympathy will spell your doom. They are beings of darkness regardless. Mustn't let their act deceive you, lest you make a fatal error. I can't believe it's only an act. Truly feel that way? Then you are free to believe what you will. I will simply deal with the liches in accordance with my own beliefs. That's fair. Thank you for allowing me some of your time. I shall see you again. Alright, what does Popolog have to say? Coming in, Master. Hey, Master. Are you interested in treasure and gemstones? Very interesting. Oh, I'm kind of surprised. Glad you know what's what. Doesn't it feel awesome to find a gemstone after taking down a super tough monster? It does. That is, in fact, one of the best feelings. I love treasure myself, obviously. I'd go to the ends of the world if it meant finding a rare treasure. I am a treasure hunter, after all. On top of that, there's this gemstone I've been hunting down for ages. I gotta keep at it until I manage to get my hands on it. What are you looking for? The magic gemstone, one with mysterious hidden power. Well, all we know about it comes from myths and legends. But I've been after it since I was just a kid. I've gotta track it down no matter what. I mean, good luck. Alright, what does Alpha have to say? Pardon me, Master. Pardon me for interrupting your rest. Master, I'm aware this question may upset you, But Lady Erast was a former member of the Knights of the Round, was she not? How did a great knight such as herself succumb to the Overlord's influence? That's because of my weakness. That can't be. If even you can defeat the Overlord, then who possibly could? The knights were defeated, and one of them ended up as a trusted retainer to the Overlord. At least two. Like that red-headed guy is also going to be. But Master, I must be honest with you. I'm afraid. How could someone like me hope to face such a powerful foe? Path will become clear with time. I'll guide you. Right. He's guided us down the right path. Oh, she had something else to say. Master, you have no memories of your previous life, correct? Like that, I've never once seen you let down your guard. You ever feel alone? One for I am at times. I see. I suppose you'd have to feel that way. I'm aware how insignificant this is. But I grew up without ever knowing my parents. I was raised by my uncle, Vindor, and I've lived with him ever since. But lately I can't help but wonder, what if I was sent to this place in order to discover the thing lost? For me, Rondare is a place of comfort, where I'm surrounded by companions. Thanks to that, I can find solace even in these times of conflict. So, mind if I depended on you a bit? Always depend on me. Thank you. It leans against my body. I truly do admire you. Alright, rank 5. But now she can have a subclass. Let's see. Control monsters with a draconic blessing. Now in the Generation Zith New Tokyo Legacy games, Wizard Healer is just an incredibly busted combination, because they do get that passive MP regen as they walk around, and at higher levels, the healer in particular gets skills that will also regenerate MP in combat. The New Tokyo Legacy games spell slot system. I forget what that's called. Specific term for it. And they have spell slots instead of MP. And they'll regenerate one spell slot per spell level every turn in combat. Which makes it then possible to use ultra powerful spells that all of your spell levels, all of your spell slots of a certain level, to cast an extremely powerful spell. You can then just use that every turn. It's extremely good. Wizard Healer, tempting. Wizard Alchemist, also tempting. We'll do Wizard Healer for her. Alchemist is really tempting too, though. Druid, also kind of tempting. I might full class my Ranger. She's a princess, right? She's supposed to have word spells. That. Not high enough. I feel something. Have some jerky. Ball. Some jerky. I was just getting hungry. Don't mind if I do. Ball just hates vegetables. But apparently it's not his most disliked food. Milk. Milk? Oh, he loves milk. Master, it's Rone. Coming in, okay? Hey, Master. Remember what that lich told us? You think it's true? The Spirit God's soul was shattered to pieces by the Overlord? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. The Sacred Stones, the Lareth, had the Spirit God's power sealed inside of them. So if that's the case... I didn't think I'd be feeling this down about it. Spirit God is the Phoenix of Light. We'll figure out a way to revive somehow, right? Absolutely. Right. I'll put my all into it, so that day can come as soon as possible. Alright, how about a toast? The Spirit God. Okay, she's leveling up too. Hey, Master. This might be weird to ask out of the blue. Is it possible that I've just been a hindrance to you? No, absolutely. Really? I'm relieved if that's true. But I just have a bad feeling that staying this way would be a mistake. Right now, the Spirit God is in huge trouble. The follower, I have to do everything I can to help. Master, if there's anything at all I can do, please tell me. I'll do whatever it takes to become a better version of myself. She's also up to 5. Let's give her the alchemy class. Else to say? No. Everyone's done. Still 3 more party members to find somewhere. Alright. Storage. Let's just do our equipment. Okay. So let's see. We'll keep him with his elven blade and his round shield. Other helm, I guess, is his best helmet. Chainmail. Gauntlets. The Demon Fox's socks are pretty good. And then give him the samurai charm. All here. Her. You can actually use the Spirit Whip. Not that it matters that much. Boost Mysticism. She's going to be helpful now that she's a part-time healer. Why is she able to wear chainmail, but not any of her robes and stuff? Like her subclass is healer, not her class. I wonder if it has to do with what she has in her main head. No, different. There's no armor that she can equip now. How weird that adding... Like, does equipment have to be equipable by both of their classes now? Two-handed attacks 2 times. 1 time. Do I want to put the bow on her? Paladins get... Strange. We'll do this now. Two-handed sword. Our equipment situation just is not great, is it? Equip Saul here. He has nothing. There's nothing left that he can. Oh, maybe it's because I was equipped with storage. Yeah, here's a few. Okay, that was the deal. Equip from storage does not also look at what's actually in your actual inventory. Okay. Staff boosts strength. Yeah, I do want to leave her with the Spirit's Whip. I mean, she's using her Wizard Blast skill anyway. That much. Let's see. Longbow's probably better. Alright, the Spirit Bow attacks twice. Okay. Magic Hat. Not much of a difference. Do is okay. And let's just stuff down. Other shield. It's gotta be better. Someone shield, right? Guess not. Most people are using two-handed weapons. down. Still haven't found anyone who wear a rose tunic. Katanas, we want 2 of them, right? Because samurais would be... Okay. And what else do I put away? Fragments of light and darkness you can swap back and forth. The GP cost for the alchemy has gone down to... Is that because I have an alchemist in my party now? I need to refresh those. Great. Stone of Darkness. Alright. Then what do I want to bring with me? Charge bombs, gunpowder fruit. This is probably decent. Now, this will all start up the next quest. but we have this special training, Earth. We're here to ask about the trainings. First, take this. Time Illusion. That key will allow you to enter the training ground of the round, in Rondair. Now then, let me give you a brief explanation. The training ground was originally built as a temple of the spirit god. There, an extraordinary being was summoned by a priest of the spirit god. That which was called here possessed a power of creation, rivaling that of the gods. It is not a being of light or darkness. It is an observer that merely watches our chaotic land, infested by people and monsters. However, it is temperamental. There were times when it felt concerned for the chosen people of some eras and helped them. Knights of the Round in the past were among those. It said that it assigned special training to the knights and granted them power. The power they obtained from the training was immense, though even then they were no match for the old charm. Death will be the one who decides the future of the current era. I'm sure that it has already taken an interest. Well, if it deems you worthy, you may be able to gain that great power. Now, I shall escort you to the training ground. Please follow me. Alright. By Merlin, you proceed down a long hallway in Rondair. Eventually, you arrive at a door with extravagant decorations. Death, you must go on alone from this point. Door, the sight of a gorgeous temple greets you on the other side. It seems no other life occupies this area, but nonetheless you sense a piercing gaze looking at your soul. You, guardian of the light, O knight of the round. A solemn voice resounds within Zeth's head. As the ancient pact demands, I shall assign you training. There will be many restrictions. Win chain battles against monsters. If you conquer them, I shall grant you the very essence of growth itself. We're taking the Earth training. Restrictions for Earth training shall be the number of squires able to participate in battle. Choose which level of training to challenge. First level. The first level should be 4 chain battles. Restrictions shall be used with squires. May also challenge it with 4 members. Now I must ask you, are you prepared to challenge the training? Sure. Choose the squires to bring with you. Death. Anyway, let's bring Saul. And let's bring Virgo and Alpha. A good idea? Maybe. Like level 18 and 20. Summoning some mandrakes. Might as well. Quick. Alright, let's one chain battle. Hey, she level up. You are victorious. Challenge the next battle. swap people out between battles. Their old friend the Chimera in the back there. Dogs like to summon help. Eating up Saul pretty badly. Maybe I should use some of my abilities. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. We're maybe not going to make it through Battle 2. We did, just barely. Alright, Saul, what do you want? Want some vitality. Virgo, have some luck. You're victorious. Can we quit? Well... Cannot revive someone, though. Well, he didn't quite manage it. Oh, it's actually game over too. Wow. Wow. It's actually a game over now. They don't let you quit between rounds, and if you lose, it's actually game over, you're dead. Reload. That's rough. Have to redo everything. What a shame. Okay, what did I have to re-equip everyone again and talk to everyone again? Alright, so the training, maybe I'm not quite ready for it. That's training. That's some tough training. Can't say, hey, you know what? I barely won that second round. Maybe let's call it here. I'll try again later. No, no, no. Just keep going. All right. Let's see. Right, have to talk to the people first so we can get them to the club classes. Guy. She was beautiful. Glass. Good. Good. Glass, okay, for alchemists. Okay. Go back in here. Pull everything out of storage. that. The leather shield. Open then. Bracers, boots, golden ring, elf maxing, fur, that she can have one left. Hydro. No boots for this guy. Maybe I can buy him down. Gonna be chain boot. Okay, that away. Okay. And I want to get my back out. That. Yeah, I have money. Buy Hunter Speed. I think they restocked, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Good. She could use an Elven Blade. And it would be nice, but also they're a reason for with this, so she's going to be backline, just blasting. This actually has medium range, so she could actually attack with it. But again, it's useful for her. Tempted by this one, but given that the paladins do that special lances are solely for the lance, might actually be to upgrade. Medium range, better to hit, one less defense, one less avoid. And better damage too. Tonto. Old katanas? The ranger? Apparently. Do need to get is this have some boots. You get on the pyro pistol as well, let's see if it needs damage. Looking at that hunter spear for her, I might as well. Okay, and after all that, let's save. Alright, and I'm not actually going to do the training right now. Unlock it. Okay. Can back out. Right, and you would just go back into it, I guess. Alright. Eternal Fortress. I've been waiting for you, Zeph. Made a number of discoveries during the battle at Erlaintir regarding the fragmented soul of the spirit god, the sacred stones known as Lariath, and the true identity of the Lich. I need to take some time to rethink our objectives and how to achieve them. I think that your Squire Lumi has something to say about this. AJ, making progress? Yeah. I finished off the Elf Town section and I'm heading on into the next major area, I guess. How about you? How's Final Fantasy VI going? I'd like to discuss our next destination. Our objective is to defeat the Overlord, of course, but I think we need to focus on reviving Phoenix, Spirit God of Light. To that end, finding the remaining Lariath should be our primary focus. Take a look at the map, please. We are currently in Erlangtir. Next place we should go. Here. Esselgard, fortress towering over the Magmal Desert. Once, the greatest castle of my kingdom. It's where I was born. I've heard of that fortress too. It's going well? That's great. In the world of ruin yet? Or are you still trucking along in non-ruin world? The knights there held out against the darkness for a long time. Esselgard was the strongest fortress in Gromberg, the human nation. They had no choice but to keep fighting. This was the nation's last holdout. Their efforts were in vain, though. Not even the great fortress could withstand darkness's onslaught. That was 10 years ago, when Lumi was young. Not yet? Okay. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. All that matters is what we do now. But it has been 10 years since it fell. It must be infested with monsters by now. You have no choice but to go there, though. Sacred stones, the Lariath, were entrusted to the 3 races. One of them has to be there. That makes sense. How can you... Sure. I didn't think you'd accept that so readily. Well, in any case, let me explain our next steps. The Lariath we found in Ynstiren is enshrined at the altar of the Spirit God. As I recall, there was a similar altar in Esselgard as well. If that's the case, then a Lariath with Phoenix's soul sealed inside should be there then. Exactly. Humans, elves, and dwarves all have similar legends. I guess it wouldn't be so strange that one of the stones might have been kept in Esselgard fortress. Normally, it would have been kept in the royal capital of Gromberg, but the entire capital was charmed by the Overlord a long time ago. It makes sense that anything associated with the royal family would be moved to Esselgard. Esselgard. Is there really an altar of the spirit god there? Verone. Are you alright? Take some time to yourself if you... Hehehe. Honestly, I'm still a little down, but Sir Zeth just wouldn't give up. Ha. Well hey, at least you dragged yourself out of your room, right? I don't care how sad you are. Crying isn't gonna make anything better. Okay, you can provide some emotional relief. You know, you cry it all out, you exhaust yourself, and then you're able to move on. You don't complain about it too much. I suppose not. Verone, it's time to head for Esselgard now. We're gonna revive your beloved spirit god Phoenix. Right, we'll give it all we've got. She'll depart when Sir Zeth is ready. Yeah, got it. I've marked a new destination on the map. If you to depart, let me know. First, however, there is a message from Vindor. From my uncle? Yes, it's regarding a treasure referred to as the Staff of the Stars. Staff of the Stars? I've already posted it on the notice board. Please confirm the details when you can. Now then. I suppose we should investigate the Staff of the Stars. It sounds probably useful. Received a message from Chief Vindor. Go to the Great Forest Mansion, see what he has to say. Maybe he'll have the key to that treasure room that we weren't able to get into. Zeth, I've been waiting for you. It seems that Uncle Vindor has something he wishes to tell you. My uncle awaits you at the mansion. I know it's a bit of a walk, but please don't keep him waiting. I'd be grateful. It's fine. Time doesn't actually pass in this game. It's all menu anyway. After informing the mansion staff of your arrival, Vindor soon appears before you. Sir Zeth, I'm pleased to come. What's this? Altha, you're here too. I'm simply tagging along. No, it's no matter. This concerns you as well. Remain with us if you would. Very well. I've summoned you here for a purpose. My business today concerns a certain divine armament vital to your mission. It's referred to as the Staff of Stars, otherwise known as Renarin. It is of utmost importance to acquire it in order to stand against the forces of darkness. Exactly what sort of power does it possess? Just give them the ... Indeed, Renarin itself does possess a fair amount of power, but what is most important is to earn its recognition and inherit that power. In the distant past, the spirit god appeared in this land bestowing divine armaments upon the knights. The legendary pieces of equipment later became known as Chevalier arms. As if they possess a will of their own, these armaments choose and acknowledge their own wielders. However, most of them have been lost to time, and now only the sword and the staff remain. Among them is the Staff of the Stars, Renarin, which has been passed down among the elves. To earn Renarin's blessing is essentially the equivalent to one's recognition as a knight. How much strength will be necessary to defeat the Overlord? I do not doubt Renarin will assist in illuminating your path. Of course, by strength, I am referring to the power of bonds between yourself and the knights. In order to inherit the Chevalier arms, you must deepen your bonds with the one who shall inherit it. One who shall inherit it? Renarin is the divine staff put upon the elves, in which case its inheritor should be obvious. Naturally, the only one who could possibly do so is Alpha. But this may only be done once you acquire the staff itself. I must ask that you begin your search for the Renarin. You see, it was shattered by the Overlord 100 years ago, and now 7 fragments remain scattered across Alda. Those are the fragments of Cran, no? Unfortunately, their whereabouts are unknown even to us. Fragments of Cran? What business do you have here, I don't recall summoning you. Ah yes, pardon me. I had intended only to eavesdrop, but I couldn't help but chime in. The chief, do be at ease. It seems Master has already located one of the fragments. I see, that simplifies things. Renarin requires all 7 fragments to be whole again. However, it will not be a quick endeavor to find them all. Instead of rushing to do so, it would be wise to seek them out as you go along your travels. Yes, indeed. I've heard rumors that one fragment has even found itself in the hands of a merchant. It may be little more than a rumor, however, one should still consider it a possibility. When you have gathered all 7 fragments, please return here and speak with me. At that time, I believe I shall be able to entrust you with Renarin, the Chevalier arm. Alright. Do you have it? So you have the Stone of Magic dagger, Magic Furnace, Stone of Magic special. I guess you it says etheric stone used with Magic Furnace. I guess you burn these to like level up that type of item. Probably. Magic keys, magic crystals. Oh right, yes, I want some of these. I don't have much money. I spent all of my money. Berry medicine. Lots of consumables I have not been using of. Soul mirror. Prevents the effects of a demon's vase once. Protects permanent support effects from belt. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll be wanting those. 500-page grimoire. User will obtain 500 XP. Also used to progress all Slayer tasks in the notice board. Okay. Yeah, these games do have some diverse shop items and consumables. There. So many items. Gemstones. Ince was talking about like gemstone alchemy, gemstone fusion. Dranite here is the item I need to get into the challenge hall. Costs 30 grand a piece. Anyway, they don't seem to have a cran fragment here. Still loving Undernuts. Played a lot. Oh, that's great. How far have you gotten in it so far? Turn to one there. Renarin. Let's gather the 7 fragments, or we've found 1 fragment of Cran. I don't recall finding it, but I guess we did. It's probably in the special quest item section. In the second biome, yes. First area has 3 bosses. Looks longer than other games. Area? Okay. Yeah, I haven't played it myself. On the list. Once I get through... I'm not sure how many games would be before that from experience. This one and Stranger of Sword City at Next destination, Esselgard. As previously stated, there's a high risk of an enemy encounter during our flight. Squires, please fully arm yourselves and stand by. One will stand watch this time. Lumi, I shall be our lookout. I've been in the mood to admire the skies alone. Is that so? Then... oh, I'm sure you get lonesome, princess. How about I join you? Ah, no, your concern is... I appreciate your cooperation. Virgo, Lumi, well interest to look out to you both. Forward to working with you, princess. We'll be on standby, right? Yes, that is correct. Now let us depart. I actually want to go back here and check the merchant in the village, just to see if they have that fragment over there. And when they're talking about a merchant, like the really dark vibes, shades of SMT stuff, that's cool. The Generation Zith games have pretty dark vibes as well, but it's definitely not quite on the level of SMT. Though on the other hand, you are recruited to be, not even recruited, you're gang pressed into being a bunch of child soldiers for the Japanese government, which is pretty dark. Continental vegetables. How fancy. Generation Zith? Yeah, it spelled XTH. It gets pronounced either X or Zith, depending on what version of it you're playing. You can't get... The Generation Zith games were never translated to English, but the remakes of them, the Tokyo Legacy games, Operation Babel and Operation Abyss, are translated into English, and you can get them on Steam. I streamed those a while back. No fragment of Grand. I'm still waiting to find, like, the float spell. Learn the float spell. There's something here. There's a gap here, which either eventually someone's going to repair a bridge, or lets me just hover over it, teleport across it or something. But I can't get in there. Those, yeah. Rid of the first one, got stuck in the first dungeon. Figure out where to go. I remember having a bit of trouble with that myself. It wasn't super well explained, but eventually I just sort of stumbled across it. Alright, off to Esselgard. Hey, Master. What sort of place is Esselgard? I don't know. I've never been there. A fortress, it's a ruin, I'm not sure. Oh, I see. Hey, Popolog, you know that place, right? Nope. Never been. Useless as ever. I've always wanted to go, but I've never been able. Place under the Overlord's watch, not even merchants want to risk it there. Were it not for all that, I'd have gone all the way down on it and... Yeah, you're thinking something weird. Get your head out of the gutter. Really, you two, this early in the day? You're being so immature. In all seriousness, it's just some personal business. You know how it is. Ah, I didn't realize Esselgard was such a dangerous place. Is it true that merchants aren't even willing to go there? Only folks who stuck around were the knights willing to die there. And in the end, there's not a single one left. I just can't wrap my head around that one, but there's no sense fighting till you die. From what we know, the fall of the Knights of Esselgard was quite horrific. I've been told that a dragon appeared before them and burned both the knights and the fortress to ash. A dragon? Amazing. That's the sort of end a knight should face. Got a bit of a death wish, doesn't he? Meeting your demise as you fight against a formidable foe is the stuff you hear in legends. Ah, legends, really? I, for one, sure don't want to croak just so I can become a material for some kid's picture book. But isn't there something fishy about that? Dragons are divine beings, kinda like the spirit god. Isn't it strange for one to go and attack a fortress? It certainly is. Only a rumor. Could have been charmed, right? It certainly seems like a bad joke. I'd like to believe that wasn't the case, however, dragons are the gods of neutrality. Upon what knowledge we have, the events of Esselgard seem impossible. Well, not as if I witnessed it for myself, so perhaps it's nothing more than hearsay. Sure, I mean, it could have been something that resembled a dragon. Pardon me, it's Alpha. I apologize for interrupting your rest. Master, it's about Lumi. You notice that something seems about her behavior, something always screams about Lumi. Yeah, isn't she the... Okay, that was a bit mean, I guess. That's so... I do hope that's the case, however. The place we're traveling to, Esselgard, was once Lumi's home. She's kept silent on the topic, but I'm certain it's brought some painful memories to the surface. Given her position as princess, it mustn't be an easy thing to talk about, but perhaps she would be pleased with you. I'll go talk with her. That's a great suggestion, Alpha. Huh? You really think so? Anyway, Lumi should still be on the lookout. We'll check in with her. Hey, Master, on patrol? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Passed over the summit of Sias moments ago, which marks the southernmost forest of Aolan. It will not be long until we reach Esselgard. That means we're already flying over the sands of Macbol. It is incredible. I only hope the rest of the trip goes without issue. Gone. But man, that sure does make it boring. I ought to grab a drink to pass the time. Mind taking my place for a bit, Master? Ah, what business do you have with me? Allow me to guess. Elsa sent you? Pretty sharp. Yeah, I thought as much. Coming to check on me out of the blue is quite strange, no matter the situation. Well, either way, it's obvious why you would be concerned. But it simply isn't necessary. I am quite alright. I've endured many hardships over the course of my life, only myself to rely on. Esselgard is undoubtedly a place of great significance. And perhaps more complicated feelings shall surface once we step foot inside. But that is all there is to say. In order to restore my kingdom, I mustn't hesitate. Don't push yourself too hard. I'm here with you. You're doing just fine. Believe so? That's a rather soft-hearted reply, though I cannot say I dislike that side of you. Now, I believe it's time I return to guard duty. Inform Burgo we've finished our business here. You've done well, everyone. We have safely reached the vicinity of Esselgard. Finally, I was freaked out there would be an enemy ambush. Yeah, we haven't had the best of luck with that. That means we can head out, right? I'll go ahead and scout the area. Yeah. Wait, Popolog. I don't know what his deal is, but it's like he's working double time. Even so, we can't let him go alone. Why don't we get going too? Yes, please do. But before you leave, keep one thing in mind. It appears that within this land as well, one who awaits their fate. Huh? What's that supposed to be? One who awaits their fate? You don't mean to see wire here? Correct, although I am uncertain myself, I am sensing a strong power. I suggest that you keep that in mind during your exploration. Now Zeph, do be careful. May the light illuminate the path of the squires of the round. Okay. Shh. I heard about this. Way worse than I thought. This is awful. Car of war? Indeed. With ruined fortresses such as these, one should always anticipate the undead crawling about. Master, have you prepared with weapons effective against such creatures? Probably. Of course. Well, pardon me. I should have expected as much from you, Master. Never let a thing slip past you. However, just in case, please take this. Got a holy knife. It's little more than practical, but it will be effective against the undead. There's no sense in me hanging on to it, so I will leave it in your care. We can worry about our enemies when we get inside. The place is completely buried in sand. I have to wonder if there's even a way in. Western side downwind, not yet buried. Main entrance should have been there. I'm assuming the gate itself is intact, however. Monsters that occupied the castle wouldn't leave the gate defenseless. I'm not sure we'd be able to enter that way. That is precisely my concern. I must search for another entrance. Master, is there anything you know will answer anything that I can remember? Any other entrances? I'm uncertain if one even exists in this place. Seeking out will be our objective. You know the layout. Esselgard is a massive fortress consisting of 2 floors above ground as well as 2 below. Beneath that arena is a training ground, which is also served as its own separate arena. Area located, as I've mentioned previously, the central area consists of an open-air arena. Supposedly, an altar there where the victors would have lived afterward. If there were such a place to house Delirious, I believe it would be there. That's the most likely place, huh? Our goal will be to make it there by any means possible. Maybe we should go to the main gate just in case. Can't know, it won't work until we try. Hey, Master! There's a hole in the ceiling up here. I bet we can get Second floor from here. Second floor from the very start? Are you sure you aren't leading a trap? Tell me what's on the second floor. You should find the castle lord's room, as well as the servants' rooms there. It may not be a bad place to begin our search. Well, I'm cool either way. But Master, as far as this fortress goes, I've got my own business to take care of. I'll tell you more, just check out the note. Alright, let's get going. Okay. Curious merchant here. What's on the notice board? Gemstone of Esselgard. Listen to my request, right? Hey, I got a request for you. Got a sec? I knew you'd get me, Sir Zeph. It's straight to the point. I'm after something. Gemstone called the Esselgard. Sure, Esselgard. Huh? What gemstone? Don't take advantage of Sir Zeph's kindness for your own ends. I'm not taking advantage of Sir Zeph. Get off my back, will ya? Well, the Esselgard thing. I've never heard of such a gemstone. Yeah, it looks like a normal stone, but you wouldn't know it's rare by looking at it. I've got my own reason for hunting it down, though. That's why you've been traveling around. Any idea where this thing is? From what I know, it's in Esselgard. I mean, probably there? Where'd you get that information? There's a legend about it, Sir Zeph. Seems the gemstone was brought there before the fortress fell. Because of that, I'm guessing there aren't any records about it left. But the Esselgard looks just like a normal stone, so I doubt looters would pay it any mind. That's tantamount to hearsay. But nothing else, so we might as well look for it. Just think of it as a treasure hunt. Saul, has anyone ever told you you're too nice? Don't let yourself get taken advantage of so easily. Esselgard houses a ton of magical energy. Can't exactly leave it there, right, Sir Zeph? I guess. Alright, what's this guy have? I don't have any money, so it's not like I can buy much, but... Longsword. Ashigaru armor. Dolls mimics the person using accessory. Okay. That's actually kind of interesting. Basically a little map revealing crystal that'll show you hidden passages and stuff, I think. Gemstone. Armor for low-ranking soldier. 9 defense 8. Otherwise, name is chainmail. Upgrade my helmet. mimics the person using it. It's an accessory. There's 30 in stock. This is like those items in the Tokyo Legacy games, where if an enemy is going to like kidnap someone or use a one-hit KO move on someone or whatever, the accessory gets destroyed instead. I think that's probably what it is. Anyway, we'll just leave it for now. So we can go up into the roof, or we could head through the gates. Let's check out the main gate first. Let's see. I want to bring Luke home. And bring Saul. Bring Popolock since he's looking for that gemstone. Bring our... I kind of want to bring Mintz just because he's venting me to raise full rank. I feel a little bad leaving Elfa behind, but she'll be fine. She can look after the fort and help Merlin. Does. Neth and the party enter the fort from the west gate. The only sound is the whisper of sand down in the chamber. This is Esselgard's main gate. I'm sorry to say, however, that it is indeed sealed shut. I should have expected that portcullis would be lowered. Hey, we've come all this way. Might as well go up and check, right? Sure, yeah. Alright, looks like we're here. Let's try it. The door is firmly shut. Ah, it's locked, just as I suspected. We should try the hole that Popolock found. Yeah, that's the spirit. I mean, there's a great big hole right there in front of us. Can't be that hard to get inside. Neth and the others used the rope to descend into the fortress. I thought we were going up to the second floor. Whatever. The dim light shining in illuminates the hall, revealing light brown stone. This seems the outer perimeter's hallway. Let's begin by heading further into the fortress. The Castle Lord's room should be quite close. Castle Lord's room, huh? I get the feeling we'll find something there all right. Well, let's get going, Sir Zeth. Just like a pit here. Chasm is spread on the ground where you stand. Well, once again, we get a flute or something. Bells. Can at least that up. We don't have it. Get in the ground. These are skeletons, alright. They'll have a great big spike driven through their head, and other bones as well. Our equipment is maybe not doing great against the skeleton. So maybe I do have to invest in weapons that are actually useful against the undead. Not that I have money to buy new weapons with. Oh, Holy Blade. Okay, a little grave is for undead. Has a little X by it. His sword is, I guess, neutral. Good enough. Her is the problem. The helmet. I thought I had a helmet. Shield now too. None of the weapons they sell here are either. Have a helmet. I can't afford a shield for you, and I think I knocked down shields. You know, you'll be fine. Just use holy weapons, yeah. Maybe we'll find some. I guess there's a deep enough reason to a catalog of different types of weapons around. I just could stop summoning more skeletons. Nice. Stole money from me. Undead Slayer, rank 1. Right, and chasm. Trap point here. It's actually a different area now. Castle Lord's room. Voices coming from within the room. Sorry, boss. What are you calling boss? Sorry, Master Almadel. So, have you captured that fairy who was trying to approach the dragon? About that, Master Almadel. I was so close to capturing that fluttery thing, but what? Sorry. My careless underling lost sight of her, and let her escape. Let her escape? Ah, I see. So you let her escape. Yes. Friggin' here. Yeah. These fools are all incompetent. You no longer hear any voice. Master, what was that? The night that survived, the voices of the dead, just an auditory hallucination. Impossible. It's been 10 years since the castle fell. No one should be here. They must have been the voices of the dead, judging by how creepy they sounded. But they said something disconcerting. Something about a fairy and a dragon. Master, let's proceed with caution. The fairy in the castle. Further back out here. Down the spirits or something. I back low. Also, the skeleton's stealing my money. I guess I should put it in the bank or something. Okay. High leather cap. Well. Shroud. Let's see. Targets one enemy. Fog decreases those hit. Yeah, okay. Opal log, you want to level up? Coming in, Master. Sheesh. Really saved my hide by calling me here. I was totally trapped by Rorone till just a minute ago. She kept going on like, don't be so picky, or why won't you help with cooking for me? Seriously, all her nagging would just drive just about anyone crazy. Get what you deserve, maybe you should reflect on your actions. Don't worry about what she thinks. Yeah, you're right. Can't go chasing your dreams if you're too caught up in what others say. But hey, compared to Burgo, I'm not too bad. For starters, I bathe. I never forget to groom my ears. Huh? Whether I'm so well kept? It's kind of a make-me thing. Got good noses that are sensitive to smells. If I'm a wandering Migme, I'm not as fussy as the others though. Wandering Migme? A Migme who took to a life of wayfaring, staying in one place for too long. Actually, quite a few of us have the urge to wander. You'll find nomadic clans all over the place if you look for them. Of course, plenty still live in towns and villages, just like the folks in... I don't understand how anyone could live in a single place their whole life. Beautiful gems, landscapes, ladies. The world's full of treasures waiting to be found. Isn't discovery what life's all about? It sure is. I knew you'd get me. We're always on the same wavelength. The guy's gotta lead a life of adventure and discovery. Let's both give it our all. Sure thing. To rank 4, Sage's Trap. No shields. Merchant. Did I pick up anything to sell? Yeah, these white bones. Well, hair. Not much. You only have a round shield and it's quite expensive. Oh well, I should have kept some shields. So what happens if I go down this? Staircase has collapsed, there doesn't seem to be a forward. Okay, it's a fake down arrow. I can't actually go down there. What do you like? Flower and Brady. Murdering Saul. All right. No problem. clothing and a ring. That was, but that's fine. Worship hall. Is a large area. Keyhole on the door. Yeah. The keyhole back on that door in Siren. Well, and I never did find the key. Maybe I just missed it, or maybe it's one of those areas I need to be able to get to. Flower and beast meat. Castle Lord's room. What do you have to say, Castle Lord? Ushered in by a sudden shadowy wind, a lone man stands before you. Please stand back, Master Zeth. What? What's all the fuss? The man stares at Zeth with a sleepy expression and smacks his lips loudly. You're the eavesdroppers. Not that it matters much. We haven't discussed anything sensitive. Zeth, yes? I believe this is our first meeting. My name is Almadel, Lord of the Being is Vampires. Welcome to my humble abode. Why don't we chat for a while? It's been so long since I've had guests. It would be a pleasure. Aye, that was a quick response. Aren't you a curious one? Now, was there something you wanted to ask me? Sure, because it is the Overlord's wish, you see, that I watch over this palace for those estranged from the living. It's quite befitting of me, no? Or so is the Ol Oma's attention, I believe. Ol Oma attention. Not Ol Oma, but the Ol Oma. Ah. The ruler of this castle? What a twisted joke. Esselgard is my father's fortress. Even without its king present, this place belongs to my kingdom. Look, Lumi, you have to accept that your kingdom is completely gone, right? It's been turned into a desert, even. Maybe it was always a desert. It could have been a desert kingdom, I guess. Oh my, Gromberg's little princess is here too. Sadly, all I hear is the quibbling of a failure. If you truly believe this castle is your birthright, what prevents you from claiming it now? I certainly won't stop you from trying. Back at the demonic forest. Ah, is that so? My followers treated you rather poorly, but find it in your heart to forgive them. Those poor girls have committed no sin. Indeed, the infallible beauty of our kind prevents us from any wrongdoing. Altar of the spirit god? Oh my, are you searching for the sacred stones? What's the name? Ah yes, Valerius. My sincerest apologies. Sadly, I am not at liberty to discuss that. Dragon and fairy? Ah yes, the source of my latest headache. It was likely after that thing in the basement. Truly such a troublesome company. Unfortunately, that's about as much as I'm able to tell you. Nothing I need to know. Well, suit yourself. While your stay may be brief, do try to enjoy your time here. Here, within my fortress of death, you'll find no shortage of partners with faults. And I guess we're just not gonna fight the guy. Yeah, you know, there's a vampire hanging out. It's a servant of Ol Oma, but he doesn't really feel like fighting us, so I guess we're cool. Keyhole. Okay. Find keys. Still haven't. I was about to say I still haven't had an encounter, but here's an encounter. Up, iron defense, nice. I have some more vitality. It badly. Oh yeah, I didn't up my Power to Void spell yet. Two chests, and it's a big spiky hellhound. No problem. A blunt, a short katana, a weapon, and a lance. Okay. Area. Let's see, we needed a key to get in there too, didn't we? Indian. Right? Pull on the door. Still don't have that key. I got around to the other side of it. Wow, they summoned a whole extra row of skeletons. These are just regular skeletons instead of skeletal soldiers, so I guess they're probably better. Still tough enough. No thanks. Okay. Key. I do kind of wish that locked doors would be marked some way. That's the issue with auto maps. Okay, found the way down. Other side of this chasm. Yep. Northern ingredient. Southern ingredients. Curry. What would... let's see. A way to go. Go back. Go check here. That key. So then on this one, and there's this door that I didn't go. But I think that's for. I could, of course, do more trapping, which gets items. Items are good. I need better equipment, obviously. They let you farm those trap points for a reason. We have some. Okay. Up. Log. Right, there's that bunny. Thankfully, pretty easy to find. Dagger, hammer. Levels up. Have some bit. A new file. Item in there. I guess I need a way to get across that chasm. Go here. Alright, I guess I've explored everything that I can so far. Identify all these items. Magic Nick, Elven Ring, Burning Star, Custom Katana S, Lance Plus, Dagger, Dead Man's Hammer. Okay. All of these are bad against undead except the Dead Man's Hammer, which is neutral. Now the Hunter's Spear. Swapped out for this Dead Man's Hammer, I think. It's at least not bad against... It does a lot of damage. Short range, but he's in the front now. Magic Lance is still bad against dead, huh? Magical Weightless Lance. Does attack 2 times, but... Sword, broadsword. They're both. The fire sword at 16. Light axe, warhammer, paintballs. Hill. At least get her a shield finally. That's all my money. Guess I should talk with while I'm here. How do you do on this fine day? It isn't often one is given the opportunity to speak personally the night of the round. Please allow me to make the most of our encounter. Now, if I may explain to you my role here. That is, you'll allow me to do so. Sure, go for it. Thank you very much. My duty to act as a guardian for both Luke and Alpha. Now, guardian is a loose term, mind you. It's not my goal to protect them from monsters, rather to protect them. Rather, my true goal is to protect their souls from succumbing to darkness. Lest they meet the same fate fast, come to stand against us as enemy. Those young women hold the key to this conflict. Should they transform into liches, a tragic history will no doubt repeat itself. That is my true purpose for you. I ask that you take that into consideration. Otherwise, we may face conflict down the line. Now, I don't intend for this to be incentive or bribery of sorts. Should you successfully earn my trust, I'll let you in on a secret of mine. While it isn't particularly impressive, it may prove useful to some extent. I'm curious. Yeah, I'll not disappoint. Pleasure speaking with you. Rank 3. What do you want to eat? How do you feel about chickens? Master, it's truly regrettable. I must tell you this. This chicken soup could hardly be considered edible. That's some harsh judgment. Never compromise the integrity of a meal. That is my personal motto. Now, listen well. Your squire says a unique palate when it comes to myself included. Observe who reacts to each dish and how. I suggest you do so mindfully. Perhaps it would benefit to review their individual profiles as well. If there are meals suited to your squire's tastes, morale would certainly increase. Now then, I do look forward to next time. After all, you are the man who can, no? Guess he doesn't like chicken? Have a baked leg. Yes, as I had expected. Ah, well, everyone has their preferences. No, I'll refrain from comment this time. Is it bad? No, just consider it. A flavor profile that does not suit my palate. Now then, I do look forward to next time. Ask. You are the man who can. Doesn't like chicken. What about jerky? You like jerky? Regrettable? No, he does not like the jerky. Okay. He's not a meat lover. He's not a carnivore. That's fine. Keep this party, I guess so. Check back in on that trap, and I guess we just have to go downstairs. Everywhere else we either need to get across a gap or through a door. Alright, it's a single roll cap. Maybe I should use spells. Shield and a ring. Okay. Round shield, enchanted ring, nothing good. Alright. on the first floor. Dish me. Right away. Is still flowering behind. Across those pits. It's firmly shut. A flash comes from the other side of the iron grate. Take a closer look. It's a fairy. Still persistent. Still chasing me. Well, I definitely won't get caught by idiots like you. Yeah. The fairy shakes her butt in a taunting motion, then disappears into the darkness. Well, I didn't expect that. That was a real fairy. Really? I thought it was some kind of monster. Right, it did look like a monster. Fairies don't exist. Vince is right. Yes, I'm fairly certain of it. Fairies do in fact exist. Though they're an extremely rare race, they almost never appear on land. The question is, of all the places she could be, why is she here? Those monsters must have chased her here. I wish we could help her somehow. But she mistook us for the enemy. How can we help her if she keeps running away? Good question. Epilogue. How can we help her? How can we possibly help her? Maybe once we have her, we'll be able to fly over stuff. That would be nice. Staircase here. See where that ruined staircase is on the previous floor? Yeah. Got another down staircase, and this one does work as well. Locked. I wonder if that other door was locked too. I guess I should actually check it. No. Return, nice. Oh, Knight of the Round. I have been waiting for you. Nice. This. Catgirl Samurai? I bet she's a party member. Master, be careful. This person has been affected by the Overlord's impact. Maybe not. Yeah, it's too late for you. I shall summon the followers of the King of Darkness to serve as your opponents. Dark spirits. Wow. Oh, they kidnapped him. Yep. What those proxy puppet items are for. Okay, yeah, no, these guys are a problem. Should actually read these combat messages. Popolong died. Our guy came back. Oh, is confused. Verone nearly dead. It's not going well for us. Heal? Maybe? A little? Was not expecting this. Just, oh yeah, here's a big fight out of nowhere. One's down. Anyone healing? A little. Okay. People are less than my leadership here. That's fine. That's fair. That was not too poorly done. In that case, I shall take you on myself. Please don't. A low groan, the woman suddenly falls to the ground. What? The charm has been dispelled? Are you alright? Hey, it's the guy from the start of the game. Voice is quickly followed by a bulky knight. Your appearance. Yes, he has the little red-colored thing. Shows he's a corrupted member of the Knights of the Round. Your appearance. Are you perhaps a fellow knight who fights the darkness? My name is Pyros. I am the last remaining knight of Esselgard. May I ask, what is your name? Tell him your name. Don't tell him your name. Lie to him. Look, we're really dumb, so we're just going to tell him our name. Technically speaking, we don't actually have a reason to lie. Like, what reason could we possibly have to lie? Like, obviously this is another corrupted knight. Death. It's a pleasure to meet you. That woman you just faced. It appeared the Overlord was controlling her. Fortunately, the power of darkness waned before she attacked you. Judging by her attire, she is most likely a Nay. Is it added to the army of darkness's ranks? Amy? Is that her name? No, Nay is the name of a race. They are the beast-like descendants of a foreign god. Admittedly, my first time seeing one myself. Ah, I really like her ears. That said, she is sentient. Did we have a reason to think she wasn't sentient? We cannot leave her here to be eaten by monsters. I shall carry this woman outside. The main gate is straight ahead. We should be able to leave. Farewell, then. Pyros, carrying the Ney woman, opens the gate to the west. You don't meet many men like him nowadays. He looked fairly skilled, too. Yeah, he is a knight after all. Master, let's help him. What? Is something bothering you? Yes, a little. Master, do you think we can trust that Pyros person? Sure, we can trust him. It's natural to doubt him. What do you think, Lumi? I am not capable of trust. I'm sure it's because my heart is clouded. I simply cannot trust anyone. Yeah, looks like the princess is quite narrow-minded. How can someone who's incapable of trust rule a country? Silence. I will not abide a lecture from someone who has no country to call home. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm just a wandering pygmy after all. But Lumi, you forget what Merlin said. Soon, someone will join our ranks as the new squire. I know. I, too, am a squire of the round. I intend to follow Master's decision in the end. Look, it's obviously going to be that lady. Be the sexy Ney samurai lady. Because Pyros is also a lich. Mount her over there. Trap point here. Like bread and sweets. Well, I don't have any bread or sweets on me. Oh yeah, it is indeed the area we explored before. Hey, you're back. That knight from before has been waiting for you. Standing before you is Pyros. Ah, you've come. Regarding that Ney woman, it seems her condition is worse than I'd thought. If she's left as she is, her life will be in danger. I've heard about that castle of others. I hate to ask this of you. Could you treat her there? Could you bring this hole that we've planted, this woman that I've controlling, could you bring her in? That's not possible right now. I see. Then I'll continue to look after her. However, knowing you, I'm certain you'll come back to help. I'll be waiting here in front of the main gate. Speak to me at any time. Okay. So it's one of those but thou must situations. It's not like I save. Fine. You have my gratitude. I will leave her in your care. You're not coming too, Mr. Knight? I have some business to take care of. Should the opportunity arise, I'll pay you a visit to the castle later. Beth and the others carry the unconscious Ney woman to Rondir. Hey, how long do I need to carry her for? Should we take her to someone's room? But wait, here's good for now. There's something seems off about her. Beth, are you there? Huh? That was Master's name. Woman suddenly stands, staring directly at Zeph. Beth, at long last, I have found you. A woman withdraws something from her bosom, throwing it at Zeph. Zeph! Oh no. What a shock. Bright flash fills the room, and right before Zeth's very eyes, it was Merlin. Her clothes are getting loaded off of her. The vision of Merlin. Using her body as a shield to protect Zeth, causing her to be blown away in the process. She's fine. Like some kind of robot anyway. Master? Master, can you hear me? I can. Nope. In silent. What a relief. Everything is all right now. You don't seem to have any injuries. It's truly such a relief. For what happened? There was an explosion. Yes. Right after we brought that Nay woman here. At any rate, I'm relieved to see you well, Master. Had you fallen, our entire mission would have been compromised. As a result, Merlin has... Master, bad news! Outside, there's a huge flock of monsters. What was that? Of all the times for this to happen. Must hurry to the lookout. Master, will you be able to fight? I'm ready. Very well. That makes you worthy of your title. Now, let us save this talk for later. We must hurry. Bubblelock, gather the others. Hey, roger that. Huh? You're still alive? Huh? Isn't that the knight from before? Yeah, and he's the one who told us about the monsters. My apologies, that was the result of my mercy toward that woman. This discussion can wait. We must hurry this instant. Understood. Harpies? Damn it, why now? I believe that Rondair's magic barrier has been weakened. Most likely. Let's save the discussion for later, shall we? Right. It really was that shameless hussy's fault. Hey, don't be so disrespectful. Her rack deserves some recognition here. That's right, Popolog. You tell her. Will you pipe down? Our foes approach. I'll lose my pride of the night should things continue. Please allow me to aid your cause. Yeah, I'm sure he definitely won't stab us in the back in the middle of combat or anything. Totally. Sure. Oh, he's even actually on the party selection screen. They're actually like making us think, oh yeah, no, he's totally joining us. This guy with the little red wing on his chest plate and everything, who was one of the companions at the start of the game, he's totally part of the party now. Please put Pyros in. Fine. Fine. He's also a paladin. Should be wind enemies, right? Unfortunately, I don't have Earth Blast. It even has a little affection meter. That was the last of them. I appreciate your assistance. For now, the enemy has been quelled. As things stand, there's no telling when they'll launch another attack. Wise to assess the current situation. The Overlord? Is that really true? It is. Seems that Nay woman was in possession of a bomb containing Ol Oma's power. After she confirmed Master had returned here, she detonated it. That's the likely cause of the explosion. Assassination attempt on Master's life. An attempt that was stopped not a moment too soon. Master may not recall this, but a mere moment before the disaster, Merlin protected you from Overlord's dark magic, taking the full brunt of it herself as a result. Vince lets out a sigh. He's currently recovering in your room. I apologize doing so without your permission. There was little choice given the situation. Master, Merlin sleeps really deep. Her gears aren't yes, she is in fact a robot. Her gears aren't making a single noise. It's almost like she's a broken clock. But she'll be okay, won't she? I mean, she's Merlin. Definitely be fine. She will, maybe she won't. Pray for her recovery. Yeah, let's do that. If we pray to the spirit god, things will definitely be okay. Anyone, know how to repair robots here? No? No. So, as for that cat lady, I tied her up and tossed her in one of the rooms. She'd already been knocked out for a while, but Virgo's keeping watch just in case. That's fine. Alright, we should be safe for the moment. What we do from here on is the question. Right. Well, to begin, there is something we need to report to you, Master. Various issues have arisen around Rondir as a result of Merlin's condition. The most pressing thing being the port is currently immobile. It seems to have no problem simply being airborne, but long-distance travel is out of the question. We'll be spending our time here in Esselgard for the foreseeable future. We can just be grateful it didn't end up way worse. Everything in the cellar okay? Yes, there didn't appear to be any issues. Our tools and equipment are functioning as... That's good to hear. Cooking is a necessity. We can't fight without any fuel after all. So, how's the almighty Merlin herself looking? Any hope for her? Well, we can't say for sure right now. We checked her out, but Merlin's body is basically a mechanical doll powered by magic. Not a single medicine would work on her. Indeed, her body is beyond comprehension. Unfortunately, nothing I've tried has worked either. There's really nothing we can do for her. Master, what should be our focus for now? Exploration. For her recovery, you gotta think for yourselves. Let's continue our exploration. Say that we should keep pressing forward in the face of adversity, right? I'm in agreement with Master's decision. We cannot afford to sit idly by while we wait for Merlin to regain her power. Let us continue our search for the Lareth. But what'll we do about Rondir? The magic barrier's no good, right? It'll be bad if those harpies show up again. That task to me, the guy who totally didn't set up this entire explosion and everything to begin with. I believe you've already witnessed for yourself that despite appearances, I'm rather skilled. I'll intervene should the situation call for it. You that for us? Or tiara? You must be a member of the royal family. No one else is allowed to wear tiaras. I mean, considering the setting, There may in fact be strict sumptuary laws about that sort of thing. Oh sure. In which case it is my sworn duty to serve and protect you. Recognized it? You are correct. My name is Lumi, Kreitz Gromberg, the rightful heir to the throne of Esselgard. And you really are. You truly have grown into an extraordinary person. I'm certain your late father would feel the same. I'm grateful for your fealty after all this time. Master, will you allow Pyros to act as he sees fit? Gladly, the decision should be yours. You're really gonna trust the guy? That is kind of funny. Lumi, the girl who doesn't trust anyone, is just gonna immediately trust extremely obvious I guess? Saboteur? The Lich guy? Gladly. Thank you. Knights of Esselgard sacrificed their lives in order to protect our kingdom. I shall respond in kind by extending my trust. I've already made my decision. Be an honor to serve you. Sir Zeph, I look forward to my time. I, for one, am glad to have you around. An actual bona fide knight. No need to hold back around us. What's going on here? Looks like I missed a lot while I was away. I've got no qualms about having another sturdy fighter. Question is, can you hold your liquor, boy? Well enough, I suppose. Right, you've got my vote. How about you stop by my room tonight? Sounds like it'll be a real sweat fest. I think I'll keep away from Burgo's room from now on, too. Hahaha, seems like I've caught the attention of the resident troublemaker. Well, Sir Zeph, call upon me should anything happen. Aye, they've certainly hit it off. As open-minded and chivalrous as one would hope. Burgo, filling him away without so much as asking. No matter. Bond between fellow men is important after all. Seems we've uncovered a new sense of hope to continue our mission, don't you think? Indeed, it appears so. Now, Master, let's resume exploration. Okay. He doesn't show up now. I do have to go talk to her, though. Almost up. 4, 4, 5, 5, 4. Get any equipment, did I? I guess Merlin's on the bed there. What do you have to say? Pardon me. Master, Merlin won't open her eyes. I did so much research on my own, even asked Mint to help. I just have no clue what to do. I really am a sorry healer. It's fine. She's like a robot. Heal people. Merlin's unique. I know that. It's just so frustrating. What good am I as a healer if I can't even help others? I have no idea what I should do. Sorry, Master. I'm asking for advice on something with no answer. It's part of my job. Don't worry about it. Give it your all, Rorone. Thanks, I will. Okay, I gotta stop dwelling and move forward. Still in the middle of a journey. Have some shelving. Shellfish, apology. It finds it comforting. Kind of neutral on it, I guess. How do you feel about church biscuit? Neutral. How do you like small edible rock? With an extremely puzzled expression, Lumi stares at the plate laid on the table. Are you aware this hasn't been cooked? Don't intend for me, do you? I'm fine with eating small edible rock. Have you gone completely mad? Master, I shall say this for your sake. Do not eat that which is clearly inedible. However, not made aware of the fort's provisions, we're in such dire straits. I won't ask for luxury. If we cannot improve our meal quality moving forward, it will be difficult. Okay. Ah, dear. Well, I haven't found a key or anything. We're still just heading back. I could have gone back in through. Well, I'm assuming that the sexy catgirl ninja samurai does join the party, as well as probably that. Probably both of them. Pyros obviously does not. Yeah, it's locked. Oh yeah, there's a map point there. I forgot about that. Okay. And skeleton here. The gate is completely covered in sand. You cannot proceed anymore. Okay. It just stops here. Too much sand. There's too much sand. We can't possibly go any further. Okay, fine, whatever. And that's blocked off, so okay. As far as we can... on this side. Can I go further this way? No. Okay. Single rabbit. What do you like? Flower and beast meat. Bitter. One way there as well. Actually brings us all the way up to here. Oh. What did you like? Red and sweet. Not bring any red or sweet. Stable? Oh boy. Flower. I have alchemists in my party. I can... turn that flower to some bread. Shrieking Hound. As always, I forgot to put on my spells. One spell. Oh dear. He is the leader. Wow. Okay, great. Freaking Reaper here just obliterating our party. Yeah. Well, I saved before this one, at least. I forgot to save before the other one. I didn't really forget. I thought I had another square that I could move through before I was on it. Let's see if the enemy is Bane. Hopefully not. Wow, if you don't mind. Okay, maybe it's these ghosts that are the real problem. Freaking hell. Wow! Just getting completely annihilated by a trio of random ghosts that showed up. Very quickly, too. gun this time. Underwhelmed by the gun. Okay, can I even make it to the chest this time? To the trap? Freaking hell. Taking serious damage from these ghosts. It's all I... The void spell is not up. Now it is. Save. Yeah, completely different set of enemies, which works for me. Alright. And yeah, I the key to get through there. The rest of this is passable. I have to go. That spinner maze. It's not here. Huh? Over there. Master, you see that? Blink. Yep, there are holes above certain spots. This is just a hunch, but I've got a bad feeling about them. I'm gonna keep going, be careful. Okay. Traps. Not surprising. Yep. I'm luckier. Madness. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. Don't think I've missed any turns yet. Undead Knight Captain's Room. Strangely dressed skeletons are cheerfully dancing in the back of the room. The skeleton that looks like their leader notices you, stops polishing the skull in his hands. Whoa, what? I'm the captain of the Undead Knights. Who the hell are you guys? Introduce yourself. Whoa, you guys are knights? Yeah, we're knights too. But you know, we're in the middle of a really important job right now. I don't think I can tell you guys about it right now. Sir, the boss. Huh? What? Sir, these guys just now. Oh, that's surprising. Whoa, for real? Oh, hey, you guys are acquainted with him? Yeah. Whoa, you should have told me first. Now that I know, it makes this way easier. We're chasing after a fairy. If we don't catch that fluttery thing, Master Almadel is going to erase us. Sir Charon of the Knights should have cornered it by now. I'm sure they're somewhere near the East Gate. Go help him, quick. I'm counting on you, brother. The Undead Knight Captain goes back to polishing skulls. Said something really disconcerting. Something about cornering a fairy or something. Yes, it sounds like something's happening at the East Gate. Let's go take a look. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Was this the gate? This is the side of the map. Does lead down to the other side of this gate here, yeah. Haven't missed anything. Table. Okay. I mean, I guess we can interact with this thing. Huh? Master? Look. What? No way! Pursuers came this way too? Please wait. We're not monsters of any sort. Huh? But what are you going on about? But just then... all the doors open at once and a group of skeletons swarm. Oh no! I don't care what you are, just help. These bony guys are trying to catch me. Yeah, you can't escape now. Yeah. Ah! Skeleton quickly reaches out and captures the fairy. I did it. Hey, you over there. You must be fresh recruits, right? Come, lend me a hand. Tie up this fluttery thing and put her in a box. Oh no, it's a skeleton with a scythe. That means he's extra powerful. Ah, Sir Charon of the Knights. Good to see you. You have just captured this fluttery thing. And these people are... Apologies, sir. They're new recruits. Hey, what are you looking at? Get going now. We've... Prepare for battle. Remain... Yeah, let's throw him the dots. Death stares at Charon without responding. Hey, what's going on? Master, are we doing this? If they already suspect us, then taking the initiative is the most viable option. Either way, there's no way to avoid a battle in our current situation. I knew you were suspicious. Red Skull Squad, advance. Don't let a single one of them escape. Eek! Alright, fighting. Alright, let's see. One ally, one enemy. See if that works. No, it works. Skeletons in the back are all confused. Okay, good. He critted her and she died immediately. That's nice. That's great. It's good that he can do that. How nice. Not surprised. Sure, yeah, no. He's just going to continue to one-hit KO someone every turn, I guess. Yep. Is there a way to avoid that? Such strength. Okay. No way to avoid it, I assume, but just have to do enough damage to him before he kills everyone. Their power is nothing to scoff at. I'm withdrawing to the duty room. Take the ferry to the underground prison. What? Wait. Skeletons all flee. They drop a key. I've got the key of the dead. That guy, don't tell me. Master, that guy has the ace leash. Remember, that's the stone I've been looking for. Really? Doubt about it. We need to find him quick. Wait, shouldn't we help the fairy first? Tell me your story later. Fine. I'll play along for now. Sounds like that guy is making his way to the duty room. Don't forget it, Master. Master, the person named Sharon told them to put the ferry in the underground prison. Let's go search for the location first. I'm sure the ferry will be there. Right. Let's start by heading to the basement. About that, Master, let's use the key we picked up earlier. It should be the same key they were using. It should unlock the doors we couldn't open before. Very well, it's settled then. Master, let's head out forthwith. Okay. And by head out forthwith, what you mean here is that we should just teleport back and get out of here, right? That's probably what you meant. Should have done that before. Crystal dagger, rifle, knight's boots. Okay. The crystal dagger. It boosts mysticism. It's okay. Not really good for a knight's boot. Pretty high defense. You like knight's boot, right? Now the Grom boots are better. All like knight. Does anyone want new boots? Sure. And then that crystal dagger. Not like it's good against undead or anything, so don't really see it onto anyone. Acid rifle, not really any better. It's in fact worse against undead. Alright. That's fine. And that's probably good enough for today. We made it to the next area, and we're slowly trekking our way through it. We got the key. We picked up a sexy cat lady who's probably going to join the party. There's a fairy that's probably going to join the party that and there's Pyro, who is absolutely not joining the party, but we're acting like he will because we're being in character, right? Yeah. So hey, next time we will continue to make our way through this fortress. We'll start opening up some of these locked doors that were locked, that are still locked. We will unlock them and then go through them and see whatever's in there. Someday we might also find a way to float, and then we can go back and hopefully get into that locked door in Erlaintir, and also over that chasm back in Fumi Valley. But not today. For today, we're done. So until next time, thanks for watching, stay safe, have fun, and if you find someone polishing their skulls, just be nice. They'll probably be helpful back to you. There's no reason to be mean to a skeleton as long as they're not attacking you. Goodbye.